Welcome to thakTECH.gaming. This is Thak. We're going to do another deck, and we're going to do let's see, let's do a Darkforged. This is an Aloy and Utera deck, and one of the ones that I really like. The Darkforged mechanic is kind of an interesting one, um, and I'm not a big meta guy. I don't read forums all day long and whatnot, but um, I'm more of a figure it out organically myself type of person. And so the Darkforge stuff I found to be very, very interesting in the sense that it's a good combination even across the different factions and whatnot. So Shadowsmith is kind of like one of your other kind of a standard one. Um, but one of the things that's really kind of crazy about him is that he allows upgrades no matter what, with other Darkforged coming in. So it's like super powerful in terms of being able to level your deck quickly. So you always want to make sure that whenever you're playing with these guys, that you always bring in Darkforged whenever you have an opportunity. So in this example, what we're going to do is I'm going to obviously need to block that 7, but when I do that, I can immediately uh, I can use him to level this guy. But the Darkroot Chandler itself allows me to give a friendly creature, so I can use him to buff him, which means that he'll survive longer. Which it's a really cool like combination of things. So Shadowsmith now is giving me my free upgrade. So Krogius, who is useless as a level 1, I can level him, which is great, and that's really fantastic to be able to do that. So obviously the next thing I'm going to do here is use Sonic Pulse because it makes these not do anything at all and these be way less scary. Now obviously he's going to die, but it doesn't matter because he's nice and blocked. Um, so let's see here. Now this is another crazy one here. Um, Shadowsmith, now I'm going to bring in another Shadowsmith. So I'm going to get to level all kinds of stuff at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Shadowsmith. And so Shadowsmith is going to let me go ahead and level something, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this Duskhammer. And then the other Shadowsmith is going to let me level something else. So I'm going to level him. And then I'm going to bring in another Darkforged. So when I do him, then I'm going to be able to level the final card in my deck. Now, he can then turn around and give +2 attack for each friendly Darkforged. And since they're all friendly Darkforged, I can give him all of the attack that I need to be able to take this thing out. So I want to kill this one because I don't want those stupid killer bees to keep spawning. Now this is a bad deal. Um, I didn't block him, which is bad because now he turns around and gets bigger. So that was a bad move on my part. Um, let's see here. So let's do, if I do Living Hive here, then he's going to spawn a bee, which is good. But I want to obviously be spawning Darkforged, so I can put him here. When I forge him, it's going to allow me to level up like a ton of 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll get 8 attack on this. So I can put it here so I can kill this one, which I need to do because otherwise the breakthrough, he's going to keep healing this guy, which I can't deal with that. So now Shadowsmith is telling me I can level something. So I'm going to level my dragon. And then the other Shadowsmith's letting me level something. So I'm going to level Ironbeard. So again, that's the reason that I really like this deck, is because those Shadowsmiths are just crazy because they just constantly can be leveling things. Now notice that the ability doesn't get any better. It's just all you're doing is getting a better like attack and defense stats, but it's still pretty good. Okay. So he's poisoned now, which is not good. But that thing spawned a killer bee. And so this guy being across from him, he'll die, but he'll poison the Loris the Unrivaled. So we're going to do a Shadowsmith for obvious reasons, because I'm going to get to level up 2 cards. So I'm going to get rid of, I think I'll go ahead and level him. And then I'll level, it's on Forge. Give +3 for each. 1, 2, 3, so that's 9, 15. Okay, I'm going to level this guy up. And then I'm going to attack. And then I'm going to put him here. And then I'm going to get the Shadowsmith, then is going to do that. Nothing else to do, and so now I can give him enough health to be able to survive this attack. And again, all I need to do is get a Darkforged, and I get to level up all my cards, basically. So I can give +3 attack, which is great, so I can just slap him right here. I can give that attack. I can give the attack to anybody I want to, but in this case, if I do it here, oh, sorry, it's Shadowsmith. So I'm going to level up my, I can level up my dragon. I'm going to go ahead and level up my Lash of Damara, which is a poison thing. Darksteel Enforcer is the +3 attack. So this guy's automatically going to die. This guy won't die, but it won't matter because I don't really care about them swapping. So I'm going to go ahead and give the damage to him so he can just do it straight to the enemy. And then I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that'd be kind of cool. So let's do, well, it doesn't matter because he's going to swap. So I need to have somebody to drop. So I'll go ahead and level the gauntlets. Okay, we're going to battle. So they swap. I'm going to go ahead and put this here because I want to level that dragon, but then it also provides a heal, which is kind of cool. I like heals. Okay, let's see. So that's a swap. So I finally get my Loris the Unrivaled out, which is not nearly as powerful as his Loris the Unrivaled. And it's also not Darkforged, so I can't necessarily do anything there. This is friendly +2 health. So +2 would be 1, 2, 3. So is that 3, 4, 8? Oh, let's see. Let's just slap it in there. Okay, Shadowsmith. So this is my automatic level. I'm going to go ahead and level Loris the Unrivaled because he's kind of crappy at level 1. And then he's going to get all the health. Yep, so it was 8. So he'll survive just barely. So then we'll battle. No swaps. But I really don't like replacing him. But he's going to die anyway because he's got that damage. So we'll go ahead and put him right there. We're just doing that because he's going to get more points whenever you get, or he's going to get extra health and attack whenever I bring in another Darkforged. I can see some Sonic Pulse going on. Okay, Living Hive. Alright, we're going to do him first because I can give +2 attack for every friendly. And I obviously want to do that here to kill this guy. If I do -4 attack, I wonder, I think I'm just going to do this. Well, because he's going to die anyway. Because if I subtract 4, it's not really going to matter. I'll just do it and do this. Pulse doesn't matter because if I just drop him, the next turn it's not going to matter. He can't stop this. He only has 5 health left, and even if he stops these 2, he won't be able to stop all of them. Why? Yeah, that play literally doesn't even make sense. Okay, so there you have it. Another deck down. Darkforged AU Darkforged is just awesome. That's one of my favorite decks. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.